You living in? Hey, we back. All right, I'm gonna let you guys know for context purposes. This is the first time in a long time where I don't actually have anything that I actually wrote down to discuss. So there's no telling what direction this Behind the Podcast episode 35 is gonna go to. But I'll tell you this, I'm just happy to be here.
Oh my gosh.
Just like my sister.
Don't.
This is a shout out to Nash. I'm happy to be here, girl.
No.
I can finally say it. I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely not.
I am happy to be here. I wouldn't be happy to be here if I wasn't happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. You know why I'm happy to be here? Because I'm happy to be here with you. Say it ain't so. So look, I started this thing I wish I had posted on social media from the first day I started furlough. I call it furlough shots.
But it's annoying. You say I'm not going to be one of those people. I don't know.
But it's fun now. It's fun now. It's only fun. Listen, it's only fun if you can get on social media and make it something more than just, oh. Let me tell you what I see people do. This is what I see people do. I see people in their cars complaining about not working even though they're working. So they furloughed employees having to go and find another job. And I shouldn't sit here and criticize it, but I'm going to do it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. But they're complaining as if they don't got to do what they got to do. They're making it seem like, oh,
if the government wasn't shut down,
woe is me. Oh my God. But I'm here.
They probably work from home and now having to go somewhere and actually leave.
I'm here to just make it fun though. I'm furlough shots. Right? I've been taking a shot for every single day I've been on furlough. Right? So yesterday was day 15 of furlough. That sounds crazy. 15 whole days?
15, but you got people who are at 30 days.
Sorry for you.
So you sit here talking about some 15 funky ass days.
Okay, well I took 30 shots for them this morning.
Cause what?
I took 30 shots for them this morning. And we ain't talking about shots of liquor. Tell them, babe.
No, he in there shooting basketball. This is sad.
No, it's not.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not sad. Right? Why is it sad? Life is sad.
I mean, for the whole situation, but Bowser did.
Babe, you got something in your...
figured out something and did her big one on making sure that people get their stamps in D.C. because that was gonna be mayhem. They didn't want that drama.
No, I don't care about nothing you talking about. You filled that cup up?
My cup is filled.
No, I'm not talking about your water. What's in that cup right there?
My cup.
So you went to get something to put something in your cup is frosty. You see how it's, you see the precipitation. Oh, I said the word. I said it right. I said it without messing up. You see this. So yeah, I see the oh shit. Now I can't get it. You see the precip. Can I get some?
Can I get some? No.
You see how much you got in there? Can I get some?
What's in your cup? Not what I got.
What you got?
Not what you got.
No, once you tell me what you got, I can tell you what I got.
You got Tito's.
No, I don't. I don't got Tito's. I asked you first, so you can't demand that I tell you what I got.
I already know what you got.
I don't have what you said that I have. What do you have first?
You can't be if you want.
I asked.
No.
So you can't force nothing on me.
No, because I told you no already.
Why did you tell me no?
Because I didn't want to share.
Oh, that's all you had to say. Okay, now that I know you don't want to share, what do you have?
None of your business.
Okay. They come.
It's a drink. If you hear the ice.
I don't care about that ice.
You do. Because you like the ice when you have it in your drink. The crush. You look like a thumb.
What does that look like? What does that look like? What does a thumb look like? So now that you told me you don't want to share, what do you actually have in the cup?
Water.
That's a lie. You got that jug of water you just put to the side. What do you actually have in the cup?
Water. Just try it.
Okay. There we go. Oh no, I don't want to try that. So it ain't what
Get your nose on my shit. Just try it.
Y'all ever got a person's cup and like, I see why you don't want to share. This stuff look deadly. So you ain't a color in this cup. Hold on, let's try.
That's what you get. I told you.
Why would you put water in this cup when you got water in that cup?
Because I can.
That's offensive.
It's mine.
Oh, yo. You know you can be sued for mental manipulation.
That's what you get for being greedy and nosy in my business. Damn. How you feel?
I feel disgusted. I'm telling you, I feel so disgusted. And if you had pulled that crap in my cup knowing what it was, I would have hit you. This was the first time they'd have seen you live on camera me abuse you. I'd have punched you in your arm. I'd have punched you in the drinking cup arm. So yeah, you was getting ready to give me some. You was really getting ready to infiltrate my cup with your water. Knowing God daggone well this is Tito's. Y'all, welcome to the episode, man. This is
with you in my business.
No. So, Halloween 2025 went sort of like Halloween 2024 with a twist. My wife didn't know where we were going, and we went so far out of civilization that we had no service to be able to determine if we were where we needed to be.
We were in the area, just not on the right street.
Yes. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if it's just us. No, I don't know if it's just me. It's something about going somewhere safe with your kids that you can have an enjoyable experience outside of your own demographics. And I think I can appreciate that.
Ain't nothing like your kids going over, being able to trick or treat and do their thing, and you ain't gotta worry.
Yeah, boy, I followed them in the car.
You just
whole way. I never got on walk with them. Last year we was walking.
I walked with them.
She walked up with them up until the toes started getting cold.
It wasn't my toes getting cold.
You just got over it.
I just was over it. They seemed like they already had enough candy and they just kept going.
You told them an hour though. You gave them
they had 2.5 hours.
I didn't realize we were out there.
It didn't seem like we was out there long. They had 2.5 hours and they did good.
Yeah.
And then they ended up with Chipotle and getting there.
You ever had your kid get stuck in the seatbelt?
What?
Let's talk about that.
How did you do?
Let's have that discussion.
How did you get it unlocked?
Once he got out of the seatbelt, I was able to just push the button and unlocked. I didn't go through no great lengths.
You didn't want him out the seatbelt?
But this is just typical parenting life. Like there's sometimes your children will put themselves in an impossible situation.
He was in a seatbelt for safety. It has an impossible situation.
It was because he wanted to get out of that seatbelt, and he was in. It was impossible.
If this had been a situation like honestly, I got that thing on my keys. I'd have cut that seatbelt.
He squirmed out though.
He got it, but I'm just saying I'd have cut that seatbelt.
I don't know why the seatbelt did that to
Get my
him.
baby out of there.
Her baby, you should have seen her. She was tugging at that thing.
I didn't even tug at it for her because I was ready to just. But then during when it came out, no seatbelt at all. Yeah, I enjoyed yesterday. What day was it?
It was yesterday.
I enjoyed it.
At the time that we're recording this episode.
It was an interesting day. We went to a volleyball game.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you, man. Parents, when you're paying for your kids to be in these type of activities, just make sure your kids actually want to do it. Because, God forgive me, because this was a spiritual team. They were horrible.
Holy Spirit did not activate.
No.
Did not.
They were bad, y'all.
Oh, man.
At one point, the score was 20-1.
They had weak forearms.
They had weak everything.
That was bad.
I also feel like
But the crazy part about it is they look like they actually had fun.
No, they didn't. Why are you lying? No, they didn't. They look miserable. Hey, listen. Every time I saw a mishap, I was honestly waiting for the kids to like get mad at themselves for these mishaps. It was like they went on like this was the norm. No. So they reminded me of the Washington Wizards.
They was woo.
You saw cheers?
Yeah, they kept saying, "You got this." Oh, woo.
And I think it's pitiful that your team is down 20-4. And when they get 1 point, everyone is cheering like the game is tied.
They was out there, yeah.
I had never been to a volleyball game.
Good volley.
So to see what I saw, listen, no, I would take my child out of off that team immediately. Specifically if I'm paying for it.
But if they want to be in an activity,
that won't be the activity.
If they want to stay in activities to be active all year round,
and we gonna play. And listen, if I'm paying,
you can play.
Oh no, the coach is gonna get some money. If I gotta pay, the coach is gonna guarantee. I'm guaranteed to coach my child's in the game. If we paying, I'm paying under the table too.
Under the table.
I'm gonna be a booster.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be a booster.
Ain't no playing under the table. You gonna play my child? You got all these other sucky kids out here. That's
what I can understand.
How we know who's good if you just keep putting the same people in there that ain't good? We clearly see they ain't good.
But also, I want my child to act like they want to be there. Oh, coach's horrible.
It's the coach.
Coach is terrible. Coach kept telling them to wake up. I ain't never seen a coach tell their players to wake up as many times as she told her players to wake up. And I know y'all don't care, but who cares if y'all care? No, I care if you care, but yeah. All right, but I got something I do want to talk about. So right now, I just came across this because I didn't have anything. But I think it's always good. So we're gonna bring him to the podcast one more time. What's his name? Bumblebee?
Who be?
Bumblebee. Call that nigga Bumblebee. Why did I do that?
Who be?
His name is Bumblebee.
Who?
I'm gonna find it. God.
Where he come from?
This one. Brian B. You know who Brian B is? I called him Bumblebee. Can y'all hear it? Let me see if y'all can hear Bumblebee.
Okay. Brian B.
Yeah, Brian Bumblebee.
Who is he? Yo, you laughing at this nigga? Who is that?
Brian Bumblebee.
Yeah, right? And they can't pay for food. So what happens to the grocery stores? What happens to the small grocery stores where people can't go in there and buy food? But you have people who look like me and you gloating about that shit like it's funny. Everybody is one check away from being...
So Brian Bumblebee, let me give some context before I play Brian Bumblebee.
Who the fuck is Brian Bumblebee?
You know the dude who be walking behind the people on the street and they be doing their little vogue?
Oh my gosh, his name ain't no damn Brian Bumblebee.
What's his name? Did I call him the wrong name?
That's not his name.
So what is his name?
Not Brian Bumblebee.
So what is it then?
The heck?
Is it Brian B? That's what it is.
What is that?
Brian B.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm doing him a favor by saying Bumblebee. He be floating like a bumblebee when he be out. What was that noise? Was that me? He be floating like a bumblebee when he be out there behind them people walking and voguing behind him. But to get some context, right, he claims that he's been noticing on social media the influencers, the celebrities, the rich people, but basically they criticizing the folks who complaining about losing their SNAP benefits. And they basically saying that from what I'm hearing from him amongst all his yelling and his frustration was that he has a big problem with the people criticizing the people who say the only reason you want your EBT is because you're going to use it in you're not going to use it for what it's actually meant to be used for. You're going to abuse the SNAP benefits. You're going to have people selling them, blase, doing whatever they're doing. And even I probably once upon a time, at some point in my life have said, okay, it's people that abuse them, but I also understand, and I'm not naive enough to not understand that it's people who actually really need the SNAP benefits and benefit from having those SNAP benefits because they just don't have the means to actually go and be able, to have the what am I trying to say? They don't have the means to be able to go and work and be able to afford to pay for groceries. So they have to apply for those type of benefits. And I agree with him too as well, saying I've also applied for food stamps and been denied. When I was growing up, my grandparents also applied for food stamps and been denied. I think what I don't like is I feel like the government sets this large basis about who can qualify and who can't qualify for stamp benefits. And if we just were to base those numbers based on what you see on a person's pay stub weekly, that really doesn't tell the real story.
Yeah, you said that is a factor in people's bills and all stuff, and what they go for as far as before taxes. You looking at a number that don't exist.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't get that.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? But
at
the end of the day, people who receive these SNAP benefits, any kind of benefit, if you receive it and you're eligible for it, get it. I'm not going to knock nobody who out here, if you feel as though that you need that extra assistance and you can get it, get it. They rob us from every daggone thing, so why not? Yeah. Why not? Utilize your benefits, get it. But when I say about what's going on right now, if you do have SNAP, you need to be smart with your stamps. You need to be smart. You need to stock your cabinets. You need to get rice, dry beans, all types of stuff that's non-perishable. Because at the end of the day, they're giving it to you now does not mean that they're going to give it to you next month. Or however long the situation pans out and how it goes. So just be smart with your stamps. If you used to buying all the chips and candy and all this, I need you to scale back. If the kids all get cereal and everybody get their own box and different, I need you to scale back. Because this is crazy. It is. It really is crazy. And it's from his standpoint of what he's saying, it's more of a disheartening thing for people who are saying
you saw the video?
About,
okay. So I'm like,
who are you talking? Yes.
Bumblebee.
You have these people who have these funds, finances, and means, and they have so much to say and won't help. Not only that, you make it seem as though that you are in your position is something that can't be taken away from you. Like, you can't do something as a celebrity. Nowadays, if you blink twice, somebody gonna find a reason to try to sue you or try to blast you and cancel you. So it's just a tough situation. Just like when we talked about Kevin McCall and, him getting food stamps. And I was like, November 1st coming, he ain't gonna get none. What he gonna do? At the end of the day, that is a tough spot to be in for people who really do need those food stamps to feed their kids and to feed their families, because it's so many people going hungry in other countries and dying and being famished. And it's sad that the United States can send aid to help everybody but not help their own people. And that's just the wild. That shit is just wild. It's beyond wild. But it's nothing like somebody who has all these means and finances and they dress and they design this, design that. But you can't take the time out to say, I'm going to sponsor a family or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have the means to do it, do it. I kind of try, don't do it because you want it for clickbait. You want to say you did this. Like, just honestly, just genuinely go out and do it. Like, they have the thing with Audi. Audi has a thing where I think it's $40 can feed a family for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I saw that.
If you can do it, do it. Why not help somebody? Because you never know. Like he said, that can be you. At any moment, anytime, something can happen. Something that, like, you get food stamps, you crying about your food, go get a job. You don't know if that person isn't mentally capable of holding a job. They may seem physically okay to you, but you don't know what their mental is as to why they are receiving this. It's just like, you hating because somebody getting stamps. Maybe go and, work out a deal and be like, hey, let me buy some of those so you can have some cash, to do other things, because you can't buy everything with stamps. Like, come on now. It just was, the celebrities and people that was posting stuff was just being real insensitive. Like,
I'm glad my dad going.
I can do this, going out and still living their life and still eating their Philippe, doing stuff like that while all this stuff is going on, that is fine. Nobody told you had to change your lifestyle and how you do stuff because of what's going on. But you do know a lot of these people who are going through the struggle, the issues and stuff, are supporting these people because they watch their movies, you know what I'm saying? They watch their YouTube. It's a whole lot. But it's a hard time. And what he said, I mean, he came from nothing. He's journey, recorded his journey of where he came from to where he is, a whole lot of stuff. It does not, the designer, the bags, the clothes, the stuff you wear does not actually define you. That is all a facade. If you are a bitch, you're a bitch. If you're a solid person, you're a solid person. That's just what it is.
Oh, well.
So, we will, on MTMJ Podcast with the Wife, sponsor 2 families for the holiday.
We the 2 families. It's me and you and Carl and Alex.
Y'all see who I'm married to, right?
Tree families. We're gonna sponsor 2, like she said. I had 2. I can't put my thumb in.
Why?
2 families.
Annoying.
I don't know.
So if you know of
We do that on the main part. I think we can reach more people, and they can learn more about that. If you're okay with that. You said MTMJ. You ain't say nothing about behind the podcast.
Okay.
But yeah.
Whatever.
By the time you hear this, you would have learned more about us sponsoring 2 families for the holidays. So if you know someone in need and who needs a meal from a girl can cook her ass off.
Oh, I'm not cooking.
Oh, you just getting the
I was
She's not cooking nothing. See why we should talk about stuff pre-production? Because I go and slice this whole shit up.
Hey, look, I am not cooking.
She just sponsoring the family.
I am not cooking.
What does sponsoring the family look like, though?
Like I said, you have
because
stores who are out here like Audi. I think Giant said they're gonna try to find a product where you like Audi has a thing. I think it's like $40, and it comes with a turkey. It comes with everything.
Let me ask you this: Is it a blessing, right, that we're in a situation, even with my circumstances, that we really don't need to rely on too much public assistance?
I want it. I want it.
Would love to have it, but relying on it is what I'm saying.
And it's not like we need.
No, we don't need, and I'm grateful for that though, for a lot of reasons. That's why I want to constantly make sure I'm letting you know how much I appreciate you, because it's important to have someone who has your back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I huff and puff and blow your back out.
Hell.
Thank y'all for listening to episode 35, 34, 35? Yeah, 35 of Behind the Podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on Patreon/MTMJ Podcast with the Wife for more Behind the Podcast episodes. You can find clips, reels on all socials of Behind the Podcast. Make sure you support us, and we out. Peace.